Hi, Scott McConnell from Distance CME here once again. Actually, this is a pretty easy one, so we're going to talk about the National Registry requirements for recertification at the paramedic level. It's actually easier because I am a paramedic with the National Registry. So, what do you need? Well, first of all, let's talk about the transition material. Transition material basically is there to bring you up to speed with the changes in the new national standard curriculum, and the curriculum now has changed to the point where the National Registry has felt that an update course is definitely mandatory. So, as an example, you must take a transition course. If your National Registry paramedic expired in March 31, 2012, you must take a transition course by March 31st, 2016. If your paramedic expired in 2013, you must transition by 2017. Now, there are some teeth to the National Registry requirement, and those teeth are, if you don't transition by the drop dead date but have completed all the education anyway, they will recertify you at the next lower level. So as a nationally registered paramedic, if you did not transition but did complete all the education, you would get a card in the mail that said AEMT. So a good idea to go ahead and take a transition program. So let's talk a little bit about the requirements needed from National Registry for you to recertify. So you definitely need a total of 72 hours. Okay, 72 hours, 48-hour refresher program, and then 24 hours of other education. Now, as I said in my other videos, there are 3 ways for you to recert and maintain your credential. First, take tests every 2 years. You know, if that works out best for you, hey, that works out best. The second way, cobble together multiple different Con Ed programs and classes to try and get all the hours and the specific criteria that you need to recertify. And then finally, easy peasy, just take a refresher. So, what does the refresher consist of? Well, it's a 48-hour refresher, and it's broken into 2 segments: mandatory core content and flexible core content. Airway, breathing, and cardiology, a total of 16 hours. Medical emergencies, a total of 8 hours. Trauma, a total of 6 hours. OB-PEDS, a total of 16 hours. And operation, 2 hours. Now, in each one of those categories, there are subcategories. As an example, trauma, perform a primary survey, provide care to a patient who has a painful, swollen, deformed extremity. Medical, assess and provide care to a patient who has an altered mental status, history of diabetes, experiencing a stroke, exposed to heat or cold. So each one of those categories has a subcategory. Once you complete the 48-hour refresher, you just now need 24 hours of other education. That other education can be pretty much anything you want: ACLS, ABLS, PHTLS, PALS, PEP, AMLS, EPC. It runs the gamut. Now, there are a couple small little tidbits here. First, distributive learning. Distributive learning is education that's classified as non-interactive. So things like this video. This video is not interactive. I am not live. You cannot ask me questions. So this would be considered distributive learning if we were giving out continuing education for it. So the crux is, do most of your education live. So here are the minimums. The 48-hour refresher, a maximum of 10 hours can be distributive. Okay, a maximum of 10 hours can be distributive. Out of your 24 other, a maximum of 12 hours can be distributive. Or you can do everything live. All right, so those are the slight caveats there. There's also some other things with the 24 other. Things like a maximum of 12 hours can be applied from any one topic area. A maximum of 12 hours can be applied from each of the following: things like teaching CPR, emergency driver, dispatch training. Of course, college credit counts. 1 college credit is 8 hours of continuing education, not to exceed 12 hours per topic. So you have lots of choices. But I'm going to put the link to both the Paramedic Refresher requirements and the transition policy at the end of this video. So I highly encourage you to look at both of those from the National Registry. You can also find these at the National Registry website, www.nremt.org. And let me just say, hey, Distance CME, all of our courses are live. All of our courses are online. We teach more courses than anyone else, both the traditional classroom and other people who do online education. We continually blow everyone out of the water. Our goal, make it super easy for you to keep your credential, to keep your certification, to recert without taking time off from work, without having to go sit in a classroom, using your vacation time. It's just very easy just to come to us. We can do everything from just a couple of hours to an entire refresher to absolutely everything you need. We have it all. Why don't you check us out? www.distancecme.com. And remember, take the classroom with you. We look forward to seeing you in one of our classrooms. Thank you.